So good morning again. This is the second day of event REI Expo, and we are with Mr.
Vikas Singh, myself, Mr. Vikas Singh, General Manager and Indian Operation from YINGKOU Jinchen Machineries. We are the turnkey equipment supplier for the solar module manufacturing, and yes, so that's how I would say the introduction of our company. Uh, in India, we are here since 2007. Uh, Now we have a installation base in India about 20 to 25 gigawatt. Globally, we have installation more than 25 gigawatt. Uh, in India, we are holding like a 90% market share. All the tier one customers, starting from Tata, Wari, Vikram, Adani, Premier, Renesas, all are using our machines, and we are very happy to announce that we have received the repeat orders from all these customers. So that shows in a way, the satisfaction level of the customers with our machines and our services. Yeah, so that's all from our side.
That's fantastic. So you said that you are the entire process manufacturing and you are holding the 80% of the market set. That would be really great. And kind of we can say that it's a monopoly or nobody can beat your product quality or the performances. So what are the performances, because India is evaluating as the major manufacturing hub specifically for the solar panels and everything, and everybody is now looking to enter into the market. So what are the prospects in terms of, you said that the lead time is now gone to 2 years down the line. So what are the prospects if any Indian manufacturer are willing to adapt the more capacity or enter into the new market? What would be the best solution for them to start with?
See now, there are several new technologies which are under the process of development, and they are. It is expected that maybe in next 1 year or 2 years they will be a kind of a mass production technologies. So in Chinchen, because we have foreseen this kind of capacity acceleration. So that's for that we have done some pre-work, and we doubled our capacity, our manufacturing capacity in China. So now every year we can produce around 80 gigawatt of new equipments. So right now for our customer, for 1 gigawatt we are offering 75 days lead time. uh, and further for the installation, because now we are doing the installation with our Indian team only, because of the visa issues, Chinese cannot come here. So for installation of 1 gigawatt we need around 2 months, 60 days time for the 1 giga. So and we are trying to to come to up to 40 or 45 days. We are working to reduce the number of days for the installation as well. So that's how we are trying to improve more. Right, you rightly mentioned that we are holding the major market in India, but that doesn't mean that we need to sit and relax. So we are continuously working to improve ourselves and see the ways how we can help out our customers in a better way.
So it means 75 days of the product manufacturing and the delivering to the client.
No, it's
And
75 days is actually the lead time. That means the machines will be ready there in China. Then there will be a transportation time, approx 4 weeks.
30 days we can consider.
Yes, 30 days, yes. And after that, 60 days for the installation.
So all put together, if we consider that around 5 months, 5 to 6 months maximum. Okay. And if we consider the around the cost, right? So what would be the tentative 1 gigawatt setup cost plant would?
See, the commercial thing or the cost wise, I mean, these details I would prefer not to reveal over here. I mean, the interested customer, they can contact us, and we can sit, we can discuss, because there is a no standard, because every line has a different level of automation. So it depends what kind of automation, how high level of automation a customer is looking for. So the cost varies according to the the automation level of the line. So there is no such standard which I can reveal at this moment.
We can give and the tentative budget from starting from, like say for example, from 1 CR to 5 CR, or
I prefer not to reveal over here. So
so we
because
are not talking only for the process plant cost. We are discussing on the overall the plant setup cost.
there are many factors. So because we only know about the equipment costs, utilities, land, building, other factors are also there. So I'm not very much sure about that value. So I prefer not to,
Okay, that's fine. So anyone who is willing to enter into this market has to consider at least 6 months of downtime, specifically while he has the all the setup and other things are ready, so they can be into that, and the rest of the things would be ready with them. So typically 1 gigawatt would be manufacturing uh, capacity that can be available. And while the government is looking 500 gigawatt, the Indian government is looking to reach that target. So what are the feasibilities you are seeing for your company is available into Indian market?
The target is very challenging, but it's not like it's not achievable. If we go in the phases manner, for sure we can achieve this target as well. And the kind of boom I am seeing in the Indian market, so for sure, uh, maybe there may be some delay to achieve that target, but for sure we are going to have this 500 gigawatt of capacity which government of India announced in India. That is a for sure thing.
Okay. Compared to the market, like there is a small players and there are the big players also. So what would be your the manufacturing smallest capacity and what is your maximum capacity available of the range?
See, the smallest is 500 megawatt. That is the smallest capacity which we can offer to our customer. And for the maximum, there is no limit. You can multifold this line. One line is like 500 megawatts. So it depends. You want 5 lines, 6 lines, 8 lines, 10 lines. So there is no limit.
Okay, that's great. And if we consider about the 500 megawatt, right, what would be the approximate land area required for the process plant?
Again, this depends upon the customer building. If they have a ready building over there, so we can design the line as per the layout provided from the customer side. But if it's a new land, it's a bare land, and they want us to design the line, so we prefer in a straight line, like you can see here, a straight line. So for a straight line, I would say we need a setup of 180 meter in length and 30 meter in width. So it's like 180 by 30 meter size. So that is for the production flow, and almost same area required for the raw materials and the finished good.
Apart of the machine supply, what other services are you offering to Indian customers?
See, currently we are only offering the module and equipments. From the next year onwards, we have a plan to start offering the cell manufacturing equipments as well. So we have already spent a lot of money in the R&D of these machines, and now we put those machines in some China tier 1 customers, and those machines are now under trial. So we are waiting the output from those machines, and once we'll get the positive response from the domestic customers in China, then we will start selling in the overseas market.
Okay, that's great. So yeah, the entering into cell modules, wherein we have discussed lot many players into Indian market who only have the panel manufacturing facility and they are willing to enter into the cell manufacturing. So everyone in Indian market is now willing to expand into their portfolio into 2-3 gigawatt kind of facilities, including the cell manufacturing facility by own. So it would be a very fantastic opportunity for any manufacturer who is into this field for the Indian market. And apart of this, we may see that there is an export market. All the Indian manufacturers are eyeing for the export market as well. So that the capacity, not only for the 500 gigawatt, but more than 500 gigawatt, which is available into the export market, which is now being an Make in India concept, and everyone is looking India as a sourcing partner for the all the other industrial equipments or the capital equipments. So apart of China, they will definitely be the booming sector for the India. What do you say?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, now the export market is also very good. All of our customers, they are, doing the export business because the line which we are offering, those lines are, the most advanced level. So whatever the requirement from the overseas customers also, that also our customer can fulfill because the lines are fully automatic. So for them, for our customer also, it is easy to show their line and get the business because everyone, after seeing the line, they are very much satisfied with the kind of automation and the machines we are providing to the customers. So yes, so because the lines which we are installing and providing to the customers, they are as per the international standards. So that is a kind of a benefit for our customer also for the export orders.
That's great. So, in with respect to technology, we speak about there are mono, poly, and bifacials available into market. So, anyone needs the different kind of machineries for that, or it would be manufactured in the same machinery?
I think all the customers are very much aware of the market scenarios. So So whatever line we are installing or we are selling or we are finalizing, so those all lines can match, all the available technologies. So be it a monoperk, be it a bifacial, top gun, there is a technology HJT. For that we are still in the phase of development, but for soon we will start offering the machines which can handle the HJT cells as well.
That's great. So the only one machine can handle all the technologies. But coming to the range with watt peak, like yesterday, I think Goldie has introduced 710 watt peak panel into Indian market, and which might be the highest in India by Indian manufacturer. So if we talk about your machineries, what is the maximum capacity can be achieved, or what are the future? Like if we see can by next year one can achieve 1000 watt peak panel or 1500 watt peak panel. So being a manufacturer, what is the maximum facility of that panel who can go up to?
See, I'm very happy to announce that, like you just mentioned, that Goldie they introduced 710 watt panels yesterday. So they are using our machines. They are our customer, and that panel they made in our machines, right? So that is the one part we are discussing with Goldie for several gigawatt expansion for the next phase as well. So if you ask me what is the maximum size or output we can get from our machines, and basically being an automation machine supplier, so what we need the maximum size of the module which customer is willing to make on our machines. After that, the output is mostly depends upon the cell efficiency. If you increase the cell efficiency, output will be more. So this is how it works.
So many things would be depending on the cell sufficiency, and that would be selection or the designing part by the OEM manufacturers. Okay. So that's fantastic. I think that would be very great insights received from you with a short span of time.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Have a
Pleasure
nice
to meet
day.
you. Thank you. Thank you very much.